king of the fucking beast. The thing that your mama told you, don't go outside, cause you'll get fucked up. I'm what's waiting on you in the dark.
Wagwan, it's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, yo, we gonna dive into this thing right quick. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work. Peep this out.
Just seen that video of the lady talking about how men have more options than women nowadays, and I completely agree. The amount of fine women I see on the daily, it'll be like maybe one decent looking man, one sprinkle, average, best, sometimes never.
We're going to be taking a look at how the dating dynamic for a man and a female is very different, which is hurting their ego, as they've always liked the idea of them being the prize. Although being the prize actually means bringing something to the table, which a lot of females don't bring anything or the same thing.
I've never encountered a guy, or at least entertained someone, who has sat there and asked me, what do you bring to the table? No masculine man asked that question.
Bullshit. 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 I'm gonna be the one asking. What do you bring to the table of a relationship? If I put in 100% into the relationship, you best be willing to put in 100 into the relationship. If you are not putting in 100% in a relationship, kick rocks, Habib. There's some rocks outside. Take your black ass out there and go kick them.
Why would that be a hit to masculinity?
It would be a hit to masculinity.
Why?
because you know that a woman is there to compliment you, and she's an asset to you.
Doesn't sound like you're an asset. Sounds like you just cost $10,000 a month.
But
when you were asking what you bring to the table, you're like,
You saw her eyes? You saw the way she looked? She didn't like that. Most don't like that when men come with logic. Okay? Simple. You're very attractive, you're pretty. But when you open up your mouth, you're ugly. You stank. You're just a garden tool. There's nothing positive that come out your mouth when you open it.
well, I'm a good human being. That's what you're saying. It's like, okay, but he's a good human being and he's spending $10,000 a month. So when you're asking, what do you bring to the table? Since it's strictly a materialist worldview that you have, there's only a material mindset here. The material mindset is, well, it's expected that I provide a material dinner and I clean the house, and this are all material things. The expectation from him is that he provides material with way harder, right? $5,000, $10,000 in order to complement things that you desire, right? So they ask really, when they're asking, what do you bring to the table? Saying, what do you complement that he desires?
Unfortunately, most men just kind of want a trophy. When I can.
Not really. That's what you think most men want. Most men want a woman that's going to respect them, that's going to love them and treat them right. That's going to be loyal. That's going to be a team player. That is the type of woman that most men want. What you think men want is not what men want. Because you, as a woman, have not taken the time to sit down at the table with a man and ask him, what is it that you need from me?
I think that's the most material thing ever.
That's it?
What do you bring to the table?
Ooh, I like that question. I bring my sweet pussy. Nothing but my sweet pussy.
That is amazing.
Very succulent.
That is
If he easy, run am.
Abiu.
If he easy, run am.
Fantastic.
I'm good in bed. I don't understand why you thought I wasn't crazy.
Bitch, you look crazy. Right off the rip, I could look right through you and tell you crazy. You're delusional. Let's continue.
You could tell by how I'm out of my mind.
A lot of females don't even know what they bring only what's between their legs most of the time, or they have a generic answer they repeatedly use because they have a zero personality.
Thank you. But also you have women of other cultures that can answer that question with flying colors. It's not just in the bedroom, sex, what's between your legs, what's in back of you that a man solely wants. There's more to it than just bedroom activity. Okay? What else? And a large number of, let me separate it. Let me separate. Let's calm down for a minute. Modern women don't have nothing of value to bring to the table of a relationship, especially black women. Women of good character has something to bring to the table, especially black women. You will know the difference between the two, not just by what they say, but by what they do. You will know the difference between a woman of good substance versus a woman that has sold her soul to the things of this world. And we all know how that ends up.
Ability to see what the table needs and bring that.
The ability to see what the table needs and then bring that.
So many black men in the comment section saying, oh, you have all these high demands, but what do you bring to the table? Good question. Studies have shown that black women are the highest paid and the most educated. I myself graduated with my associate's degree at 18 and graduated from college with my bachelor's at 20 with a degree in communication sciences with an emphasis in speech and language pathology.
But again, we've heard that before. Men have heard that before. What else? That's good that you graduated. That's good that you got your education. That's good that you got your good job. Kudos. Those things do play a part, because don't no man want to be with a woman, a dumbass woman. Granted. What else? If you putting all that energy into telling us you graduated from school, you got this degree, you got this job, take that same energy and put it into, you want to bring a man peace. You want to be his peace, be his rock. You want to love on him and treat him right and respect him. If he lost his job today, you're going to be there. You're going to help him. You're going to work with him. Also, that you're the type of woman that he would like to bring around his family, especially for the holidays. You are presentable. You are loyal. Here, don't just go by what I say. If you stick around long enough and allow me to, I would love to show you. That is what men want to hear.
I live on my own, have my own car, make about $70,000 a year, and don't have any kids. So I'll never ask for what I can't offer. And as far as what I'm bringing to the table, I bring me, and you can't sit with us.
What do men bring to the table apart from their money? Once you take away that money, they're nothing. So I am the table. I'm a licensed nurse, licensed midwifery, licensed public health nurse, BNSC, did an extra professional course on BLS. So baby, I am the table.
Zero personality, zero originality, zero value. What does that look like in the dating market? It's oversaturated with the same thing.
Yeah, that's it. Different women saying the same damn thing. Copy and paste. At this juncture, you're just a garden tool. You're just a bedroom garden tool. And even then, a man wouldn't want that. Oh, you didn't know? Even a man can get turned off and say no.
Man, now he has way more options who can exercise his options without pressure of having to commit. But the females have a very different reality.
So many options now, you're willing to just date and try things that's new. So I feel like back in the day when you can go on your phone and Google anything, you were just in your small town with your wife and your kids and you were happy. But you can go on Instagram and see the baddest of them all. You're like, oh, maybe she's not the one for me. She's boring, she's home, she's on the same thing. It's like Groundhog Day. Isn't it Groundhog Day? Like they want to do the same thing over and over again. So it's like, I can go and choose who I want. So I think because everything's so accessible right now, it's impossible to sit still and do the same thing over and over again.
You see, everybody's business is out too. So it's like, you know exactly where the person you like might be or, you know.
And also, a man has options. See, when a man knows who he is and embraces who he is, okay, he's going to exercise his options. That man is going to go where he's respected. He's going to go where he's treated right. He's going to go where he's loved. He's going to go where he's needed and desired. Period. Rather, if it's with another black woman or a woman of another skin color. That's that man's preference. And that man has a right to his preference. He has a right to set his standards. He has a right to set his limitations. But yet, when it comes to modern women, they don't get what they want. The man that they want don't want them. So what do? They make these videos using shaming tactics. even though shaming tactics don't even work anymore. Because it's like, well, to a man of good value, bitch, you did my work for me. Now I don't really need to deal with you. I'm not going to fuck you. Not going to take you out on dates. I'm not going to do nothing. Leave your dumb ass alone.
Your time to be able to move in and make your move. So I think that's another thing, again, with the accessibility, like being able to go after something that, you know, is different than your norm at home. It's not a good thing, you know, so that just makes everybody feel like, what's the point of marriage in a way? Like,
men will literally show up to your house with flowers, look you dead in the eyes and say, I want to date you. Will tell you that they have deleted Hinge because they're having a good time with you and getting to know you and they don't need it. Will make you playlists to ask you on dates. Will make you playlists for the airport. Will tell you that they haven't felt this way about anyone in so long. Will ask to pick you up from the airport. Will call you baby in every other sentence. Will ask you to help them decorate their new apartments. Will ask you to help them upgrade their wardrobe. And then they will tell you that they're not ready for a relationship because they have to pour into their business.
I know, huh? Damn, that sucks. Now you getting to see how men feel if you switch that same goalpost. And we see a large number of women do that to the men. Don't that just suck? Don't that just hurt? Don't that makes you say, now you see how men feel when a large number of women do it to men. Let's continue.
Or is it just me?
So I got off the dating apps a couple months ago because, you know, they just kind of suck. But last month truly solidified my decision to never return to those apps, and it's not for the reason that you think. So basically, my best friend found out from some guy that there was somebody on the dating apps that were using her pictures. Like, they were basically catfishing, pretending to be her. So she asked me, will you make a fake profile, like, as a guy, and then, like, swipe through and see if you come across my profile? So I'm like, yeah, girl, I got you. So I make a fake profile. Now I'm pretending to be some man, and I'm swiping through all the women to find my friend. Y'all, when I tell you, I was swiping 10 after 10 after.
Let me guess. You came across your homegirl's page.
10 after 10, like gorgeous woman after gorgeous woman after gorgeous woman, all of them with very well thought out profiles, all of them with hobbies and interests, who want long-term committed relationships, all of them who are like clearly putting a lot of effort into this. And like, I couldn't run out of options. It seemed like no matter how many times I swiped, there was always another 10 waiting for me. And it just made me think, like, if this is what it's like for them, I'm seeing why partially they don't take women that they meet on dating apps that seriously. Because like, if I match with this girl and she's not immediately what I want her to be, she's not vibing with what I'm vibing with, I ask her if I can come over at 10 o'clock at night and she don't want to do it, I'm just gonna get back on the apps and find somebody that will.
But you got women that do this. But here's the thing. That's double standard, because you have a large number of women that do the same damn thing. So don't complain about the very thing that men are doing when you do the exact same thing. What we're seeing is those types of women, modern women speaking, don't like the fact that a large number of men have dating options and they're exercising those dating options. I'm all for interracial relationships, interracial marriages. I'm all for it. Okay? Because I'm multicultural. My dad is Jamaican, my mother's Samoan and Indian and Black. Okay? So I'm all for it. Love who you love. And whoever you love and they love you, and the both of you have an understanding and have a bond, so be it. Fuck what everybody else say. And be careful about putting your marriage and your relationships on fucking social media. Sometimes you got to learn to keep certain things private. It ain't meant for everybody to know what goes on in your household, what goes on in your bedroom. Player to player, pimp to pimp.
Like, just swipe one more time and you'll find somebody who probably looks even better than her, who's probably even more of a match for me. Like, it just really gives the illusion of like endless options. And men already have more eligible dating options than women do. Like, they already have more of an upper hand when it comes to the playing field. They're already winning. Then you get on the apps and you have all of these options at your fingertips. No, absolutely not. I said no. I will not be returning to these apps now that I'm seeing it from their side. No, thank you. Like, I can't stress to you how many eligible bachelorettes were on this app. I got on Tinder and I got on Hinge, and it was the same with both. It's always beautiful, stunning, gorgeous women. And then also seeing them on the app made me really feel like, why are you on here? Like, as fine as you are and as much of a catch as you seem to be, why are you on this app? And now I understand when men, because I've seen men come on TikTok and be like, when men meet you on a dating app, they automatically think that you're desperate. And now, and first, like, it sounds offensive, and it kind of is. But now that I'm scrolling from their perspective, I'm like, why are you on this app? Like, you really are too good to be on here. And if
When it comes to other avenues of dating, it's not that a person is thirsty. It gives you another dating alternative. I know that with the whole COVID thing, and that was a bust, and individuals had to stay in and do things differently. That's when a lot of these dating apps begin to soar, really soar, and it piqued a lot of people's interest, and they begin to exercise, other areas of dating. And then you still have some men and women that are used to the old school way, seeing you out in public, introducing themselves. I've seen situations where a man introduced himself to a woman, they exchanged phone numbers, he took her out to dinner. I done also seen situations where a woman then introduced herself, they exchanged phone numbers, and she took him out to dinner.
that's how they've been viewing me, yeah, baby, I'm not going back. You can forget about it. Bye.
I don't know what is happening with our men right now, but I just find guys now just feel like they've got too many options. So you find guys who are older than us, they want girls who are younger than us.
15 years younger than you guys.
Exactly. And then guys who are younger than us, they want women older than them. So it's just a mess.
It's chaos.
Chaos.
Let me say this. When it comes to dating, younger women have always been dating older men. Younger men have always been dating older women. This is nothing new. It's being highlighted and done more, I would say, but this is nothing new. When it comes to dating, whatever your preference is, follow your preference. Make sure that your preference is realistic, but be that. But also keep in mind that if you're going to ask for something, be sure you can bring it on your end too. Make sure that you are a man or woman enough to say, look, this is what I bring to the table of relationship. Because if you don't, now you're just like everybody else, saying the same damn thing.
It's just a mess, but I can understand why. I mean, if our kind of age group, they don't want us, what must happen to us? Because our age mate, now they are conflicted. They are between the young ones and the old ones. And then, it's a mess. It's a mess. So it's just, and men have just discovered that they've got too many options. I mean, now there's both BBL, there's small waist, there's light skin, there's skin lightening. I don't know anymore. It just becomes very difficult now to find a partner. I don't know. I just feel like the dating scene has completely shifted and changed.
Yes, it has. And the same ones, and this is modern women speaking. Modern women will sit up here and say they don't need no man, throw all this shade on a man, but yeah, you're competing with other women for a man. You go off and you get these BBLs and you get these cosmetic surgeries thinking that's going to get you a man. But just a few minutes ago in past videos, when you've had those viral moments for attention, that you didn't need no man. Throwing men on a bus, throwing shade on men, emasculating a men, being so disrespectful and rude towards men. But yet, you do need a man. You're competing with good women of good value for a man. Help me make it make sense.
From back then to now. I mean, back then you'd be in a proper, easily 6-year, 10-year relationship. Right now, if you make it to 10 months, you're like, yay.
1 year?
Yeah.
What? You are celebrating an anniversary?
I swear, that's like a serious anniversary. It's a serious achievement, accomplishment.
I went out tonight. I said, let me go and enjoy myself. But as I was enjoying myself, my eye open. I took eye. My eyes shine. I said, God, men are so lucky. Men really have it good, y'all. Men really have it good. What? I went to 3 different events today. See woman, white, black, purple, long hair, short hair, black hair, purple hair, orange hair, skirt, short, skirt, long shirt, long small shirt. This one, belly button, no belly button. Her teeth is gap, no gap. She's wearing red Hanifa. One is wearing blue Hanifa. I say, yay. Men really have options. Yet they will come and shout, there's no good woman. Male loneliness epidemic. Road to teach on chon chon chon. You people dress like spoiled milk. You dress like spoiled milk. You have no personality. I was watching, no personality, nothing. Just anyhow.
The way the men are set up, God forbid I accidentally marry one.
How are men set up? They can't be triggered. We're
bitches.
Oh,
the thing is now, see before, especially even growing up, back in the day, you got with who was in your area or who you could get a bus to. So when you find a baddie, lock it in. Now, I could get one in America, Australia, Spain, Ibiza, Brixton, Brighton, Manchester. So now they feel like, oh yeah, I like her, but I could do better. Yeah, I like her, but I could do better. So they're not serious because they've got so many options, and I think they even outnumber women.
Which they do, because again, I know your teeth are implanted, but we'll leave that alone. Men have always had options. But again, modern women discredit themselves. Modern women eliminate themselves. Modern women, self-sabotage themselves. Modern women, by the way that they think and they move, automatically eliminates themselves from the dating pool. Meanwhile, you have women of good character, women of good substance, women of good value. Those women have options too. And they have the option and have opted to take those good, decent men that modern women have thrown away. See how that worked? Let that marinate.
That they don't want to settle down because they don't have to.
Females are very frustrated. They thought but never think. Compared to a man, they will always have more options, especially if you're chasing the same kind of guy. You only have the keys to intercourse, not marriage. No matter how educated you think you are, slim, good looking, independent, there's always going to be more competition on your end. More females want the same thing that you want, especially since the sex revolution. Females' body today have become way more accessible, not just on a physical level. Modesty is seen as primitive today. Men have more visual access to a female's bodies, meaning dating apps is every female's worst nightmare, but also her guilty pleasure. They love the attention until they're not getting the desired attention. Or, in this case, they realize men actually are getting more attention, leaving females very jealous. We heard it. How is it beautiful women are single?
And we see in modern women hate on men.